Have you ever wondered why, in a nation as prosperous as the United States, lower and middle-income families continue to struggle financially? Consider the Smith family of 4, living in a medium-sized city. Despite both parents working full-time, they find themselves living paycheck to paycheck, barely able to save for unexpected expenses or their children's future education. The rising costs of everyday essentials like groceries, rent, and fuel put a constant strain on their finances. Even a simple treat like a family meal at a fast food chain becomes a luxury they can ill afford. The cost of living in America is on the rise. A family meal at a fast food chain, once considered an affordable option, now costs anywhere between $4 and $20. For many, this means working an hour or more to afford a single meal, making such an outing a rare indulgence rather than a regular occurrence. In addition, lower-income households often find themselves unable to absorb unexpected financial shocks. Taking a day off for sickness without the safety net of paid sick leave becomes a choice between health and livelihood. Adding to this financial squeeze is the increasing reliance on credit. With credit card debt in America exceeding $1 trillion, many feel trapped in a cycle of debt, a sentiment echoed by the results of a recent Gallup poll. An increasing number of Americans have identified inflation or the high cost of living as the most pressing financial issue facing their families for 3 years running. Despite reports of higher nominal wages, the real income of many Americans, when adjusted for inflation, has failed to keep pace with the rising cost of living. This not only reduces their purchasing power, but also paints a misleading picture of the economic reality many families face. Consider the advice often given to homeowners to invest in renovations or luxury upgrades. This advice fails to acknowledge the precarious financial footing on which many Americans find themselves. Rather than indulging in such luxuries, the focus should be on prudent and essential spending. Take, for instance, the observations of fast food chain managers. They note a shift in their customer base. Luxury cars in the drive-thru, while the older, less expensive vehicles are noticeably absent. This suggests that even the most affordable dining options are being cut back by those struggling to make ends meet. The narrative of a robust economy is at odds with the lived experiences of many Americans. As the cost of living continues to rise without a corresponding increase in real wages, the financial strain on lower and middle-income earners intensifies. Economic discussions and policies need to reflect these realities more accurately. They need to address the needs of the broader population, not just those at the top. So as we navigate these economic waters, it's time for a more realistic and inclusive approach to understanding and discussing our economy. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, your voice matters in the conversation about the financial strain on lower and middle-income Americans.